All right, so now I'm going to show you how cell phone companies kind of use this idea of rational functions, specifically horizontal asymptotes, to figure out how they're going to best get your money. Okay, so I've got two cell phone plans. So what we're going to do is, for A, we're going to represent the average per month cost of each plan with a rational function. The average per month. Okay, so I'm going to make one function. I'll do it for plan A. I'll put A. Okay, would be $300 plus 40 times the number of months divided by the number of months. Why divide by the number of months?
Get per month.
Yeah, to get per month, right? If you wanted to figure out how much on average did this plan cost me over X number of months, from when you first got the phone in your hand to that day, you would have to include that initial fee plus $40 times the number of months that you've had the phone. Does that make sense? And then divided by the number of months. And then B would be a similar structure, right? If you wanted to know the average cost over the entire contract, including the initial cost, you take 500 plus 55x and divide it by the number of months. Okay?
Can't we do this graphically too?
Can you do it graphically?
Yeah, and see how much you have to pay over time, or you will pay over time.
You could, yeah.
And see where the lines intersect.
Yeah, you could. I'm going to skip to C because B is just graphing our calculator and running out of time. But what are the horizontal asymptotes of this graph? As the number of months become really large, what is the horizontal asymptote?
It's going to be 0.
Think it's 0?
No.
Infinity? Maybe let's graph it. Maybe that's worth doing. We'll just graph one of them and then we'll just make a comment on the other one. Okay, so graph it in your calculator. We have 300 plus 40x. Oops, not 41. 40x. There we go. Divided by x. And I'm going to make x really large. There it is. Okay. Now, hey, what are you doing? There we go.
What's the window?
Window, make it go from a really large x value, and for y, go from like negative 50 to 50.
40.
To 50. Okay, and graph that. There's my line. So, remember, x is the number of months you've been in this contract for, and y is the average cost of your contract per month. It's 40. What does that mean on average for your phone, right? Which is, you're kind of like, well, yeah, duh, we knew that. The point is, though, is that the way the cell phone company expects to make money off of you as time gets really large is based on your rate plan and not on how much you pay in the beginning. That's the point. That's what this 40 demonstrates, is that as you get really large numbers of months, I mean, 1 million months isn't really realistic, but 3, 4, 5, 6 years, right? They don't care as much about how much you pay in the beginning because that number becomes negligible eventually, whether you pay $300 or $500. That doesn't make a huge difference to them. What matters more is that you pay $40, $50, $60, $70 a month over a long period of time, because that can add up to a lot more money than just $200, $300 in the beginning. That's why cell phone companies give you free phones when you sign up for 3-year contracts, right? The phone price is initially cheaper the longer you sign up for them, because they know that the thing that's going to make more difference is how much you get charged every month, not how much you pay at the beginning. So here's a free phone, right? Here's a plan. It's got all these perks and bells and whistles, right? It's $60 a month. You're like, yeah, free phone. But they suck you on that $60 a month over a long period of time, right? Yay, asymptotes!